Greetings and salutations, how's everybody doing? So, I'm going to go see a movie coming out, that's out in theaters. So, while I'm doing that, let's talk about a new film. Like a film that came out 3 years ago, though. It's called 4th of July. I know you're probably thinking, like, why didn't I release this tomorrow, but I didn't understand it. This is a film called 4th of July. The film stars, Joe List as Jeff, a New York city-based jazz pianist and recovering alcoholic who visits family in rural Maine for Independence Day and confronts them about the emotional trauma he experienced with them when he was a child. C.K, he had wrote and produced the film and directed it. I'm gonna say he did a really good job, in that, yeah, he was able to make you totally understand every character's perspectives.
I had the thing again where I thought I ran over a guy.
Did you run over a guy?
No. I was on the phone, which I know is bad. I shouldn't have done that.
Who were you on the phone with?
My mother.
You coming up on what, 2.5 years?
3 in November.
Listen, you show up late, I haven't heard from you, you're teetering. Either lean forward, take the next step, or lean back, fall down a flight of stairs.
Including Jeff's perspective, he's a bit lost in a way because, has so much stuff that he is wanting to tell his family, but he knows he can't because he's worried about, how they would react and such. And also the fact that, his girlfriend is wanting to have a baby. She's wanting to be a mom, but, he's worried about it because, he's worried about, introducing his family to it. Has all those little emotions and stuff.
You guys look the same age.
We were drinking buddies since we were 10 and 12, but he's a quitter.
Hey, Mom, Dad, I need to talk to you guys.
So talk. Here we are.
I've been grappling with some issues. I wanted to talk about you never showed me, love.
Sorry, honey. What?
I'll say, I'm gonna say the story about this can be kind of relatable. Say, things you're not wanting to tell your family. Like for me, it was coming out. I know you're probably thinking, yes, I was not hiding in the closet. But yeah, I thought this was pretty good. I thought the acting was not bad. The biggest moment where I thought, okay, the acting from this is really good. There's a sequence in which Joe, as Jeff, has a really big rant, he's yelling at his family and all that. Everyone's frustrated. And at first I'm going to say, it seemed say, the mother film, she seemed like she has a bit, she seems a bit, I wouldn't say the word, narcissism, but she seemed say, oh, really, oh, that's how you feel, huh? That kind, the attitude kind of thing. But I gotta say, the acting from it was good. It kind of made you kind of understand every perspective.
Here. What kind of people are you? What kind of people are we?
Bro, you gotta make this right. I get you working out your thing, but just go say you're sorry.
I'm not sorry, Mark.
By the grace of heaven, you're in this family, and we know, like every chick, you will come home to roost. We know that when your foolish dreams leave you dry, it's your family you will need.
That was crazy.
From all the other characters and such. Say, Jeff's cousin, brother, uncle, I believe, who, basically says, hey, you need to get back in there and apologize. You said what you needed to say, now get back in there. And all that. And I've read a little bit of stories that Jeff is a sponsoree for, another guy in Alcoholics Anonymous. And, yeah, thinking, the idea is, both these guys are going through a rough time, trying to understand things. They're trying to, get their perspectives out, and they're a bit nervous of how the others are going to react. They don't want to feel like they're boxed in or something like that. But at the same time, I'm also thinking a really good moment is when he is you know, playing the piano and everyone's saying, like, say, hey, turn that off, and all that. But yeah, I gotta say, this film wasn't too bad. At first, I was gonna, like, say, ugh. I'm gonna say at first, kind of, at times, a little bit of the film kind of made me go, like, say, I guess this is why, at times, I didn't really tell some family members in person that I'm trans, because I'm worried how that would have gone, honestly, because that's how, like, sometimes, like, you know, you're worried how family would react to something you would have to say, but I gotta say this film wasn't too bad. It's currently on Amazon Prime, if you're interested in checking it out. Happy 4th of July, everybody.